Hello YouTube. This is a tobacco review on Black Forest by Cigar and Tobac Ltd. It appears to be a nice mixture of Virginias and some Black Cavendish. So, got a nice smell to it. The Virginias come out with a nice, that soury to it, but predominantly the cherry, which is what this is. It's a cherry vanilla blend. The cherry comes out very strong. The vanilla itself helps take that sharp edge off the cherry, as you find with any kind of a fruit would have, has that sharp end to it in some cases. In this case, it smells great. The vanilla helps mellow it out. So you get this nice cherry tartness in the beginning of it, and then it kind of blends out to this nice overall vanilla overtones to it to help blend out that cherry ending. Well, with that kind of a tin note to it, it gives credence that there would be a really nice room note to it, and luckily it does. The smell starts off very pleasant. Like I said, it treats the bag, the tin note, exactly the way you would expect it to be, as in the bag as it is in the room note. It makes it a very nice smoke. It is not too hot. If you tug on it, draw on it too hard too many times, you don't get any tongue bite out of it. It's a nice smooth smoke to it. It tends to burn to a nice gray ash. Will go all the way through. There's very little needle at the end of it, but of course that's more of a pipe packing smoking sort of thing than an actual tobacco sort of thing. The dampness of the tobacco itself is actually quite nice. The past several tins that I've opened up, from like Peterson's and other ones, tend to be a little on the dry side, but this stuff straight out of the great big jar they have on the wall comes out with a very nice moisture level, so it packs very well. And like the flavor, not really, because it is an aromatic. That's about all I really can say about it. It's a very nice odor, blend, and everything else to it. The thing that I found interesting is that this is not their top seller. When I talked to the staff at Cigar and Tobac Ltd, they actually said that this one right here, this is Black Forest, ranks about number 5 on the ones that people go for. I saw the cherry vanilla part, wanted to give that a try. After all, there's another tobacco out there I want to try that's also a cherry vanilla blend, and I happened to come across this one first, and that's why this is now instead of the other one being first. If that makes any sense. But I found it amazing that this happens to be ballpark number 5. Personally, I asked them what the number 1 was, and they went, "Oh, it's our blah 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 blah," and looked at the description, and funny, the description had nothing on it describing the smell or the taste, if that isn't strange, and it was their number 1 seller. Very odd. But anyway, this is about Black Forest. And like I said, it has a great tin note to it. It has a very nice room note to it. It burns fairly smoothly. I had very little difficulty keeping it lit almost all the way through. I believe out of the entire bowl, and I had light 2 or 3 times, and that was it. And for some tobaccos, that's pretty good. I recommend it, give it a try. The other thing is you might have difficulty trying to get it. I've been on the website for Cigar and Tobac several times and didn't see any real way you can order it. There's a way to contact the staff at Cigar and Tobac, but I didn't see an order for it. Now, personally, this is, you could call it local. I have to go a little out of my way to go to this particular tobacconist, but hopefully you can go out there and order it somehow, or at least contact them and say, "Hey, I'm out of the area. How can you send me a sample pack or something that you guys have?" Like I said, I recommend the Black Forest. It's very nice. Oh, and what I would drink it with. Jeez. This is around St. Patrick's Day. And no, I'm not running for politics, even though this is water. But but I did have some Jameson whiskey, which was very strong and went down nice and smooth. No real bite to it. Might be a little bit much for this particular tobacco. Anything with a strong, hard body to it. A Guinness, a dark beer, maybe a little bit too tough. But the room note is too strong for something light, like a pale ale or a mild drink, let's say a vodka Collins, maybe. But more along the lines, you need something with a little bit of body to it, but not too much. I would say a nice brown ale, a honey beer, wild turkey honey. Any of those types would go quite well with this. A regular spiced rum, Captain Morgan spice, something like that, would do quite well. Especially mixed in with like a Coke or a Sprite, cut that way. So you got yourself a drink that isn't overbearing, but has enough flavor to it to actually stand up on its own. This stuff would be a great complement to it. Like I said, don't drink anything too light, like a light tea. No way. A nice green tea. No way. This will stomp all over it. But a good black tea would do well. A chai would do very well with this stuff in your hands. So give those a try. Think of it on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being water, 10 being, geez, something stronger than a Guinness, a Merlot, or something very dominant. This would be about a 5. So think of that. A good time of year to smoke it, I think, would be a nice spring on a cold day, or start of fall. Would also be another great time for this particular tobacco. All in all, give it a try. Tell me what you think. Match up with something you like the taste of to go down with your tobacco. And let me and the rest of the pipe community know. And until then, keep on smoking. Thank you.